nervous in the last time. You'll see why.
Jesus loves you.
I hate Shelby.
Thanks, Shelby.
This spoken word is called, I am free. Can I have a personal conversation with y'all?
Of course. Yes.
But just to let you know that this may be some of your story too, or if not, somebody that you may know. You know, they say that forgiving is forgetting. But if they believe that they lie, they will be at war in Armageddon. I will speak the truth till I reach the heavens, like Christian in Syria getting beheaded. You see, forgiveness is not a feeling. Don't fool yourself, or else you won't receive any healing. Forgiveness is an action, but you need Christ's power for complete satisfaction. You say you can't forgive, but can't forget. Yo, don't be trapped in that lie, or Satan will have you depressed. Follow me in this journey of freedom from unforgiveness. This ain't just my story, but many as well, so let's get to this. I'm a minister with past hurts and pains. I used to feel rage and no shame. I couldn't stand my own mother, but I can honestly say, like her, there's no other. You see, I dropped to my knees on the wooden floor. I became a born-again believer in 2004 when the Lord knocked on my door. But over time, that's when the real struggle came to me. And now I had to make it in the heat. Sorry, fans, not like Miami, they can stay in defeat. I was wounded emotionally, verbally, and mentally. So I became a victim full of insecurity. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all just keep it inside because y'all don't know your way out. But I'm here to help you, no doubt. My mother was the one I blamed for being so dry. All I can do many nights was cry. But it goes deeper because my grandmother was the same. And it seems like my mom would never change. She manipulated me from the beginning, and Satan thought he was winning. She mocked me from being a believer. All I could do was run to my Redeemer. My Redeemer is who I needed to be with, because with my own strength, I would never make it. I explained to my mom about my transformation, but she always spoke about the past, saying I wasn't worth it. I then wrote a long letter, placed it on her bed, and had to be patient. When I got a response, I thought it came directly from Satan. But I was still courageous, while the enemy told me I would never make it. People say fake it till you make it. But I'm all about keeping it real and transparent, so I would keep it basic. She would tell me to eat the Bible so I can go crazy. What mom would say that to a person she would call her baby? Or how about taking my bed to church? Man, it just got worse in this pile of hurt. Or what about that I'm losing my mind, but I was still on my grind? Or what about being brainwashed by the church according to her? In reality, I was though, because the Lord cleaned up my mental dirt. As the years went by, it seemed like nothing changed. I became more hurt and had to deal with more pain. 2011 came and I entered a life of crisis because of my father's death. And now he's at rest. But who would ever thought God would allow this mess? But it was also the best few years of my life while I remained in my tears. It was like hell in the house. It was a daily fight like Tom and Jerry the mouse. I stepped down from ministry, but Jehovah was still with me. I held my feelings inside my heart, but I still wanted to care. But one day, I blew up and threw my mom a chair. There were days after a big fight, I would leave and sleep in the street. I cried myself to sleep in the midst of the heat, but surrendered myself to Jesus' feet. And the worst thought I had allowed to see the condition of my heart. I was so scared because from there, I didn't know where to start. The thought was this: I wish my mom gave me the inheritance and then died, so I can live freely without her and pretend I wasn't going to cry. I was in denial of unforgiveness, but as a minister, I thought this was ridiculous. But God had been finishing surgery on me when I started Nyack College. He had been revealing the condition of my heart while gaining much knowledge. I had to come to an end of myself and make the hardest decision, and that was to forgive my mom because I didn't want any more divisions. So I had to be driven to the reality of this vision and not remain in prison. Do you understand my petition in this position to be in submission? This is not a competition or religion, but Jesus Christ told me, I'm not of the dead, but the God of the living. After I forgave her, I felt free like a bird in his cage that's free to fly high in the sky. I just wanted to meet my Creator and give him a high five. I called and texted all my Christian friends to tell them the news. They rejoiced with me to see me get renewed. You know what I did? I stayed up all night listening to worship songs about freedom. I went all out posting them on Facebook while singing, I need them. Let me confirm something to y'all. I can get on my knees with crying eyes, hands in the air, very loud, and say that I am free. 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 I am free.